And here we go.
Game 1, time in. 0-0.
We expect to see both guys kind of rushing the net off of their returns.
0-1. Side out.
And we've seen that from both of them in their first return points as well.
1-0.
What a volley from Gabe Joseph, and you hear just how excited the crowd, how much the crowd is on his side.
0-1.
California boy. Oh. And called just wide from Alshon, nearly an exquisitely placed winner from Joseph.
1-0.
Alshon with a deep serve, lots of topspin.
2-0.
Forcing the air. Wow. And that stays in. Topspin drop off the backhand wing. What a start for Christian Alshon.
4-0.
Maybe an outball hitting that rally,
yeah.
Craig, but no harm, no foul for Gabe Joseph. We'll see if he can cut into this lead.
Oh my God, yeah, that one was going way out. But he just left the backhand the point before, so now it's kind of in his head a little bit, maybe.
0-4.
And a quick walk to the bench for Gabe Joseph, 5-0. We'll see if Gabe Joseph has something to say. Nice point out of the timeout, got right up to the kitchen line. A nice nice touch volley. The crowd urging on Gabe Joseph.
Just a little bit.
And that one called along by Joseph. Looked to be pretty close.
Okay. I want to see that dot.
Yeah, right. But
because it's close, but I think it is. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Are the dots accurate then?
Yes. So Greg Dow was right. 1 for 1.
Let's go. Come on. I say it's a little bit out, right? Yeah.
Joseph on the board.
1-5.
And had one of the easier looks you're going to have on a high forehand, and Alshon misfires. And after every rally, the crowd really here for Gabe Joseph.
Oh, man.
And off the net, little sorry, not sorry from Christian Alshon. Chris Cali, got to give him a shout out, doing some great commentary on the Firefight Zone this week.
5-2.
Is that going to stay in? Thought that might have gone wide if Gabe left that, but we'll never know.
Wow. And that stays in. Second time leaving a ball has not paid off for Joseph.
7-2.
Nice angle put away from Joseph. Read it well.
Yeah, great job of just sticking this volley with authority.
And there you see how comfortable Joseph is with the backhand. Had a chance to hit the forehand, but chooses to hit the two. He doesn't pay off.
You don't see that much in the men's pickleball game. Running around the forehand, you had a backhand.
(8-2) now for Alshon.
8-2.
Again, the margins at the pro level are so thin, and you've seen 3 or 4 volleys from Joseph that have kind of caught the top of the tape and not rolled over. And that's the difference.
Yeah, not super easy volleys, but volleys that should be made by him.
9-2.
What a return down the line for Joseph. Another look at this one there.
2-9.
Wow. Okay.
What a combination from Joseph. He's been driving that third shot.
Yep.
We see him drop it there, Greg.
Yeah, I like the change up there by Gabe, going with the cat and mouse play. Nice adjustment.
And a bit of an equipment pause for Christian Alshon. Basically serving as a timeout, but
Gabe said, "All right, no rush."
you gotta appreciate the humor. Now we're good.
Was his shoe actually untied though? Doubtful. It's the first one Alshon stayed back on that I've seen.
4-9.
Clean winner from Gabe Joseph. He called his shot, said yep right after he hit it, and it pays off.
Timeout receiver 5-9.
And Alshon with the timeout. 3 in a row for Gabe Joseph. Nice response here from the number 8 seed.
Yeah.
5-9.
Wow.
Nice depth on that volley, forcing the air, and the run continues.
Six, 9.
Wow.
Side out.
Christian Alshon everywhere at the kitchen line.
9-6. Point.
And third missed return from Gabe Joseph. Makes it a 4-point deficit. Game point Alshon.
10-6. Side out. 6-10.
Went back to that drop again, Greg, but just fires it wide.
I think it was going to work if he could keep it in. I do like that play for him.
And another missed return. That has been the story of game one. And Christian Alshon takes it 11-6 over Gabe Joseph. 1 game away from making the final. Starting now. Ooh, what a combination from Alshon. Not too frequently you see an Ernie on the singles court, Greg.
0-0.
Now you're going. Christian checking his feet there. He's way in.
Point.
A bit of a half volley there from, or it was a volley from Alshon.
1-0.
The volley mistakes from Gabe continuing. Wow.
Insanity from Christian Alshon, sliding around, finding a winner, looking like Novak Djokovic.
That's so nice.
2-0. Point.
And similar to in game one, strong start for Alshon.
3-0.
Oh my goodness, he can't miss right now.
So good. Need a timeout. Yeah.
4-0.
And that was an excellent return right inside the baseline for Joseph.
0-4.
Oh.
Point.
And that was almost disastrous for Joseph. But ended up being a good leave.
1-4.
And a quick 2-point swing for the number 8 seed. Three in a row on the backhand side. And Joseph within one.
Oh no.
Had what for all intents and purposes was a gimme. Had a lot of pace on it, but the forehand into the open court just wide.
A little too casual for my liking, Will. I don't know.
That's a nice put away though.
Side out.
More than makes up for it.
Yep.
Got this. 3-4.
Oh no.
He guessed right, did Joseph. He saw Alshon swerving to cover the other side and had the opening. It's kind of like your eyes get too wide.
Yeah.
4-3. Point.
Joseph not happy with the bounce off the Alshon serve.
5-3.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
Leaping forward does Christian Alshon, and What a find on that backhand.
It's such a, he makes that look so
6-3.
easy. Mid-court, backhand at your knees to hit a passing shot off of that.
Point.
And then another volley mistake from Gabe.
Just when you thought Joseph was finding
Free challenge,
his
timeout,
form,
Susie. Timeout receiver,
Alshon.
7-3.
serve back to Gabe Joseph.
Gabe's,
3-7.
he's got to get a couple here. Very important side out. Yeah.
And starts off with one, a beauty of a drop right there. On the run as well.
Yeah, nice drip drop there. That one's been working for him. He had the 2 or 3 backhands in the first game that worked, the
4-7.
backhand drop, and maybe needs to go a little bit more to that.
Side out.
Well, he got one, but not the 2 or 3 that you would have liked to have seen, Greg.
7-4.
Wow.
What a combination. Christian Alshon serve +1 to the max.
Forehand just stayed so low over the net. Look at this. Bang, just boom.
8-4. Football.
I
Left
knew
foot,
it.
push
And the
off.
foot fault.
You can.
Joseph asking if he can.
No, the refs
After
are
review,
right.
the result to the rally stands there was
And
a
yeah, that was
fault.
obvious.
No free challenge results in a technical warning. 1 free challenge remaining. We'll resume play at 9-4.
Joseph had used both of his timeouts, did not have a challenge remaining. He's issued a technical warning.
Time in.
That won't matter if he's
9-4.
not able to force a third game, though.
Man.
Point.
And missed return makes it match point. Christian Alshon.
10-4.
Wow.
And sealed with a clean forehand winner, Christian Alshon. Welcome back, everybody, to the SXY Newport Beach Open presented by Yola. Christian Alshon, a clinical performance in the men's singles quarterfinals, 11-6, 11-4 over Gabe Joseph. Christian Alshon standing by with us courtside. And Christian, what a performance from you. You haven't played Gabe Joseph since 2024 on the singles court. It's been a while. Both of you guys so athletic, such strong singles players. What did you have to do well to beat a very strong singles opponent in Gabe today?
Gabe's very good. I just, honestly, I wanted to get to the net before he did, because if he was at the net and I'm at the baseline, I don't want that matchup. So I was trying to get to the net quicker. Any way I could, and yeah, Newport Beach. I mean, I love it here. I'm just gonna say this is probably my favorite stop so far. This area is so nice. I could live here. So yeah.
Christian, nice playing, man. And you could tell the crowd was on Gabe's side. He's the hometown boy. Did that motivate you at all? I know you love the area, but the crowd was against you today. How does that feel?
I have this thing where if the crowd is ever cheering, I just always assume they're cheering for me. Like, even if it's clearly I lose the point and they start cheering, I'm like, all right, that means they want me to win the next point. I know that wasn't true, but that's what I tell myself.
Well, I mean, it certainly, yeah, the crowd likes that. Come on. And it certainly paid off for you today. A great win for you, Christian. And we got to ask about the shoelaces. Had a few equipment timeouts there. Is everything all good with the shoes? What was the deal?
Yeah, shout out to Mizuno, clothes and shoes. Favorite shoes. I've been wearing them long before I got paid to wear them. But what happens if you wear shoes long enough, the laces will break. Happens with every shoe I wear. So then I kind of it gets a lot harder to tie it. Could change out the laces, change out the shoes, but I mean, I slide so much, it's bound to happen.
And we saw some of those slides on full display. Christian, great playing. Thanks for joining us as always.
Thank you, Newport Beach.
And we will get right back